Greetings, friends and family. This is a Walk.Ride.Fly joining in from Lower Manhattan Financial District. The Financial District of Manhattan, New York City, and Lower Manhattan. Today is April 29th. It's a Monday. And the time is around 6 p.m. local time. And the temperature is 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Unfortunately, it started drizzling a little bit. So I guess we were being introduced to the summer ahead of time. Temperature is 81 degrees and it is very, very humid today. Actually, it's been humid since last night, so no surprises there. Greetings, everybody. Greetings, everybody, wherever you are. I only see one person. I only see Judith Hinton. Greetings to you, Judith Hinton. Don't be shy, people. Come on in, join in. Don't watch from the sidelines. I do see 31 people. Come on in, chat, say something. Like, share. It is important for the channel. That is one way you can support the channel. Be sure to like and share as soon as you join in. I still only see one person. Greetings, everybody. Greetings. So yeah, New York City is getting better, you know, with the trash bins and everything, as you can see. You see that? Trash management is becoming better and better in New York City, slowly but surely. You know, we're no Japan, we're no the Netherlands, but we try, you know, whatever we can with whatever we have. Rubbermaid, shout out to Rubbermaid. I hope they donated this to the city for free. I hope so. Slowly but surely, we're gonna look like Japan. Greetings, everybody. Again, I only see 4 people. Greetings to you, Roxanne Robles. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. Roxanne Robles. Thank you so much. Did you get to see the video of Peso Pluma, Roxanne? We didn't know who he was, but we figured he was a celebrity, especially when a bunch of girls were just like coming up to him and be like, "Can I take a picture? Picture." We always, you know, at least see 1 or 2 celebrities randomly New York City. It's no surprise, but Peso Pluma, I think, is probably one of the biggest celebrities we have seen. Peso Pluma. I feel like he's more popular than Luis Obrador. I mean, if I see Luis Obrador, of course I would know who he is. But I feel like this guy's more popular than him. Even in Mexico, right? Perhaps. Greetings to you, my friend Lee. How you doing? I see Cynthia Perez from Argentina. Mi gentes argentinas. Bienvenidos. I see Sally as well. Shout out to Sally. Sally from California. Owner of Australian parakeets stars. I could use parakeets, my friend. Like, could make life a little easier. You saw him, right? Yeah, he literally walked in front of me and I had no idea who he was. I only know a couple of Latin artists like, you know, Karol G, J Balvin, Ozuna, Maluma, obviously, Mike Towers, Bad Bunny, you know? But Peso Pluma, it's like, who is that? And then I looked him up. Man, he is really popular, like 13, 14 million followers. That's crazy. Anyway, friends and family, oh, say, can you see the Freedom Tower? This is One World Trade Center, aka Freedom Tower. And obviously, if you go up to the end, to the top, there's an observation tower. It's one of the best observation towers in the city, obviously, not that we have too many. But personally, I like the Summit One Vanderbilt. I've been to all the observation towers in the city during the day, at night. So, yeah, I can say this one is great. There's a restaurant there too, if you want to, you know, have some bites, some food. But most importantly, I prefer the Summit One Vanderbilt observation tower. But obviously, if you have already seen that one, if you had, you know, Inter Milan, right? Nice. So yeah, I would suggest Summit One Vanderbilt for a first visit, and then for the second time, third time, obviously the other observation towers. Honestly, the Rock, I would keep it for the very last. It's not my favorite at all. Gene Burns, how you doing? I see Joseph Taylor. Sam Davish, how you doing, my friend? You missed out on a few churches this week. We had a chance to see a few churches this week that are mostly closed. Whenever we walk by this week and last week, we have been very, very lucky. We got to see the original, the first St. Patrick's Basilica Cathedral in Lower Manhattan. We got to see that one. It was a great experience. It was awesome. So yeah, you and Roxanne and Lynn Hurst, if you haven't had a chance to see the previous streams, go ahead and check them out. We got to see a lot, and it was a great experience. And Michelle too, Michelle from Texas. I haven't seen Michelle in ages. But yeah, we had a chance to see a whole lot this week, and the previous week. Michael Scott is here. Actually, Steve Carell is one of my favorite comedians. I enjoy sense of humor. He's really funny. Thank you for joining in, Michael Scott. I see John Burke as well. Greetings to you, John Burke. Oh, I see Birmingham close up, my friend. How you doing? I see Nancy Ashby as well from Baltimore, Maryland. Greetings to all of you. Greetings to everybody. We are in Lower Manhattan today. We are in the financial district. We're going to be exploring this neighborhood today. It's very muggy today, very hot, sort of like, what summer would be in New York City, hot and humid. We are being introduced to it today with 81 degrees Fahrenheit. But starting tomorrow, the temperatures are going to drop. So I'm thinking, Judith Hinton, I'm thinking summer's going to be a little toasty and very muggy. Very toasty and muggy. Shalom to you, Lamico Cardenas. Greetings. How are you doing, Robin Lyles? Robin Lyles is back. Oh, I'm so happy, Robin. I was so happy to read that you went to Je ne sais quoi. I felt accomplished. I felt fulfilled. The fact that you went to Je ne sais quoi. You have no idea how many times, more than I would like to admit, that I visited Je ne sais quoi, especially whenever I'm in DC, at the very least, once a day, at the very least, to a point where I became friends with the pastry chef, with the owner, with the employees. They're all French, French speaking from different parts of the world, and I connected to them at a friendship level. Was awesome. It's always awesome. And I kept going and going, every visit. You tasted the pastries, right? Was I right or was I right? Isn't it like, going to Paris, right? Without actually going to Paris, without actually paying for the airfare, right? Judith Hinton is asking a question. Have you been in St. Paul's? Yes, I have. Yes. I have, yes. It's beautiful. It's kind of small, but definitely worth visiting. Beautiful church. It's one of the churches, actually. It's one of the structures in this area that stood when every building around here was shook and destroyed during when 9/11 happened. This church right here, they call it the church that stood. No, it did not get affected at all. Isn't that amazing? God is amazing, right? Anyway, that's St. Paul's Church. And let me tell you guys something crazy. So you see the One World Trade Center Freedom Tower right in front of us, right? It cost $3.9 billion, okay? $3.9 billion. And the train station down below, the Oculus, the white structure right there to the left, cost $4 billion. More than this entire building right here. Isn't that crazy? So I'm thinking they definitely have inflated the prices so that they could bank on the construction. Judith Hinton, that's actually the right way to say it. The little chapel, that is correct. That is the correct way to say it. Greetings to you, Charlotte. Greetings to you. Mark Peacock is here. How you doing, Mark? All the way from England. Maxie is saying, I heard Carrot Top, one of the best comedians of all time. Carrot Top? Oh, the Carrot Top. Wait a minute. The redhead dude. Okay, I think I know who you're talking about. Oh, I thought it was Stanley Tucci. I thought this dude was Stanley Tucci. Anyway, let's explore this as much as we can, as fast as we can, before it gets dark. And once it gets dark, it's no bueno. I no like it. I no like it. We've been walking in the dark so often these days, I'm like, we gotta switch it up. Anyway. This is the little chapel that stood. Isn't God amazing? Like when everything around this building was destroyed because of the aftershock, because of the movements of the different buildings, this one stood. Nothing happened to it. Still intact. Still intact. Cedra from the vlog. How you doing? Greetings to you. Okay, that is what I was talking about. That building right there, the Oculus. It's a train station. It's a mall. It's a transit hub. It's a tourist attraction site. All in one. And it cost the city $4 billion. What do you guys think? It must have been some type of corruption, right? Maybe just a little. But then this building here cost $3.9 billion. Ain't that crazy? Greetings to you, Emma. Greetings to you, Napki. And friends and family, I'm not sure if you guys are getting notifications via Patreon and the membership page, but I've been doing my best to notify viewers in advance about where we're going and at what time streams would be. So I hope at least you guys are getting those notifications. Maybe YouTube is not doing a great job, you know, with the regular notifications, but I sure hope that membership and Patreon notifications are going out to you. You are able to see that. All right. So right across the street, we have the beer garden. That place is gonna be popping come summertime when it's sunny and beautiful outside. The beer garden is gonna be the happening place. If you like to drink, if you indulge in alcohol, that's one place you can visit. And right next to it, there's a beautiful mural. Mighty Bull. I think you might appreciate that one. There's all kinds of beautiful art. It's the same guy that did a few murals throughout the city. I believe he's from Brazil. I think his name is Cobra, if I'm not mistaken, because I see his signature and his name in a lot of murals and arts throughout the city. So I'm assuming it's the same dude. It has to be, right? All of them say Cobra, and then there's a Brazilian flag. All right, and then in the city, you could do one of these tours. You can do one of these city bus tours, big bus tours. Well, the prices are actually nowadays quite expensive. I was going to say affordable, thinking that, you know, it would be $30, $35 like back in the day. But now apparently they're in the 60s, 50s, high 50s, low 60s, just to do a tour in those buses right there. But anyway, if you haven't done it, you know, you should do it at least once. If you have a big family, I would suggest maybe booking in advance and seeing if they have any discount, any deals or anything. But yeah, this is a good one. They do a tour of like Lower Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan, Uptown Manhattan. Sometimes you can do a combo of Uptown, Midtown, and Lower Manhattan, even though pricey. It's a good alternative. And, you know, most of the time they do have people there, you know, explaining everything, telling you where you are, and so on. So, good experience. Definitely recommend it. Linda Haley is saying I'm getting them fine on YouTube. Awesome. Nancy is saying the same thing. Rob, I get the notifications through YouTube. That's great. Because a good number of people have been saying that they don't get any notifications from YouTube, especially the videos. They only see them maybe a day later, 2 days later. Sometimes even worse, like months later. So as long as you're getting them, that's good. I think the key is to engage with the channel, you know, with comments, liking and sharing. It shows, you know, it shows the algorithm that you are interested in the content. Anyway, there's the name right there, Cobra, with the Brazilian sign, with the Brazilian flag. Pretty sure it's the same dude. He has like at least 5 or 6 murals throughout the city. All right, I wanted to take you to Lower Manhattan, the financial district and Seaport today because Monday is a busy day. It's a work day, so it's gonna be more lively compared to the weekends. The weekends, this part of town is not like what it used to be like back in the day. It gets really slow and pretty much empty, abandoned on the weekends. Good evening to you, Cynthia. You did not get the notification. This is what I mean. See what I mean, friends? Some people do get the notifications, and a good number of people are not getting the notifications. But I do my best, you know, to notify people on our Patreon page, Patreon community. Shout out to all the Patreon's patrons and members as well. Miriam, how are you doing? I'm all right. I'm all right.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries. I'm alive. I'm breathing, you know. I don't have any food poisoning, so I'm good. Time to be thankful, right? How are you doing, Miriam? How's it going? How's life in the Netherlands? Paying so much money for transportation. I couldn't believe it, man. You guys pay so much. So much. But is your transportation system like really good, effective, clean, well organized, well run? Or is it run down like New York? I'm hoping if you're paying that much money, I'm hoping that it's pretty nice. Awesome, awesome. That's good to hear, Cynthia. Cynthia is saying, yes, Rob, I received it, the Patreon message. Thank you. That's awesome. That's good to hear. At least one of them should get through, right? Miriam is saying sometimes YouTube is acting up. Oops. Sometime I don't get a notification. Other times I do. I see. It's midnight here. I've been enjoying today's weather. Nice. What's the weather like in the Netherlands? And I forgot. Are you in Rotterdam? Amsterdam? Where are you? Oh, the Parliament Performance Center is open. I had no idea. I haven't been in this neighborhood in ages. Look at that. The Parliament Performance Center. Performing Arts Center is open after a long time. Judith Hinton. Miriam is saying where it's always delayed, canceled trains, lots of waiting if you miss a train or bus. Really? That's crazy. I had no idea. I mean, for that much money, I mean, I would think, you know, you guys get like a top-notch service or something. Like, you know, Switzerland. Oh, Switzerland, those people. Everything they do is so immaculate. Oh my goodness. Let me see the transportation or the trains. The trains in Switzerland. Rotterdam. Oh, it's a 30-minute drive. Okay, so you are in Amsterdam then. Right now we are at the 9/11 Memorial. I haven't been here in ages. No smoking, obviously. Christina, how are you doing? Christina's saying, I wish I had Do you take the bus or what do you do? Do you take the bus? I must saying I got a Patreon message. No YouTube. Okay, that's, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, YouTube is no good. And right across the street we have the Brookfield Place. It is a mall. It's an office building. It's also a mall. You can find a few things, and that is one of the hidden gems that I suggest you visit whenever you come to New York City. Inside that building, on the other side, there is a nice view of the Hudson River, a nice view of New Jersey. You see all the boats, yachts, and everything. You might see my yacht. I don't know. You might be able to spot it. I mean, I do my best to keep my yachts and, you know, my luxury vehicles a secret, you know, so that people don't identify who I am. But anyway, all jokes aside, there's also an amazing French bakery, French store inside that building on the first floor. So I suggest, you know, you go there, pick up some coffee, you know, some French pastries, whatever, and sit outside and enjoy the view. It's one of the hidden gems in this neighborhood. I would highly recommend you do that. Christina G is saying there are no buses in my area. So how do you get around? Do you drive? Do you drive? I'm saying I'm glad I just need one bus to school. No need to change buses or trains. Okay, that's good. What in the world happened to the water fountain? Judith Hinton, have you ever seen this thing dry with no water? I'm surprised. I'm thinking they're doing some type of renovation. Take a look at that. I've never seen this thing dry or like without the water fountain. Interesting. Never seen this before. This is crazy. Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace to all these people who lost their lives during 9/11. Have you guys had a chance to see the Twin Towers ever? Oh, you get rides from neighbors. Okay. That's understandable. Yeah, for some reason there's no water today. Transportation is not that great, I see. Oh, it's under renovation. Okay. I had no idea. I haven't been here in ages. Wow. Interesting. That's cool though. You know, actually they clean the bottom of the pool every single day. Every single day they go down there and they clean it up starting at 8 p.m. every day. Every day. Cynthia was saying I was working 17 blocks away. My first school. Wow. I still miss those two buildings. Yeah, I see pictures and stuff, and you know, it was at a time when when there was no social media or, you know, a lot of recording and stuff. So it's only mostly like pictures and stuff, you know. Very sad. Terrible tragedy. Never forget. Never forget. Josh Dean, how are you doing, my friend? We have another person from the Netherlands. I have not seen Jessica for some time. Jessica in the Netherlands. She's one of the biggest fans of New York. Okay, the water fountain on this side is on. Let's enjoy it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. Miriam is saying, Rob, do you recognize tourists when you see them? Absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. I can spot tourists from a mile away. Get this, I can usually spot Eastern European, Western European, Chinese, Japanese, Filipino, Thai. I can identify them, my friend, from a distance. Oh yeah. Hudson's World, Mark, how you doing? Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. Man, you really are insomniac, man. You're just like me. You haven't slept, huh? You're just like me. We gotta do like a support group, you know, people who can't sleep, who can't fall asleep. We gotta do support group. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you for the support. As always, you are very thoughtful. Thank you, Mark. Lice Freeman, how's it going? Emma in Montana, how are you doing? Emma, did you hear the news about Montana? About that animal that escaped the zoo? Did you hear about that? I bet that was the biggest news. That's like, those are the only times we hear about, you know, Montana, when something crazy happens. Otherwise, you guys stay under the radar. How are you doing, Valerie Wood? Oh, you can't sleep either, huh, Miriam? I'm like that too. I'm telling you, I envy people who can just like, oh my goodness, I'm just gonna lay down and just fall asleep, and then within 5-10 minutes they're gone. I'm like, how do you turn off your brain, your whole body within minutes and fall asleep and stay asleep, you know? It's unbelievable for me. It's a skill, definitely. It amazes me how people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep, and within like 20-30 minutes they're like snoring. I'm like, what? How did that happen? Greetings to you, Alex Mondeli. How's it going? Oh yeah, Miriam, I can spot tourists from a mile away. That was an elephant. Yes, an elephant. A loose elephant. An elephant, a circus elephant escaped and was roaming around in Montana. I thought that was interesting. Man, it must have been like a pain to get the elephant there from either, you know, Asia or Africa. That's crazy, right? You guys were in the news like, oh my goodness. Here in Montana, there's a loose elephant, and everybody. Camila from Brazil, how you doing? Cynthia Abba is saying I don't sleep well at all either, up, off and on all night. Same here. If I get a solid 4, I'm a winner. I felt like a winner. All right, friends and family, so we have seen enough of this part. Let's go. And you know how else I can spot tourists? Whenever they see me recording, they just stare. Literally just stare. Dead in the eyes. Nothing. They don't say a word. They just look at you in the eye. I'm like, hello. No response. Yeah, we should do like a support group, you know? You know, actually back in the day when I started the channel, I used to walk late at night, even like past midnight, because I wouldn't be able to sleep, right? So what I started doing was doing like late night walks, you know, past midnight at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, literally, you know, walking in the rain. One of my best, really popular videos on the channel is a late night walk. I think it was 3 in the morning, actually 2. I have 1, 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. A few of them have been really, really popular. So I would just like, you know, I'm like, you know what, I can't sleep, so let me just go outside and, you know, do a bit of walking. And I would walk in the rain or just, you know, explore the city late at night. The city would be like completely empty with some, you know, random strangers here and there, little interesting characters, you know, different parts of the city. Yeah, so I did that a few times. But then I didn't want my body to get used to being active at that time, so I had to, you know, change up things. But it still didn't make that much of a difference. I still have a lot of energy at night. Hudson's World is saying, please let me know how you sleep. My wife is... Let me go back. I went away. Oops. Oh my goodness. Couldn't even read it. My wife is asleep next to me. No way I can go there though. Yeah, sometimes you have to like sleep in separate rooms, right? Because one person sleeps like a baby and the other person is still active. I don't know, man. People tell me like so many things. Oh, you should do meditation. Oh, you should take melatonin. Oh, you should do this, that. Nothing helps, my friend. Anyway, this building right here is 1,776 feet tall. You guys remember the significance of 1776? And then over here is one of the most beautiful churches you have ever seen. This is an Orthodox church, one of the churches that was destroyed. Let's see if they're gonna let us in, because I've been wanting to go inside for a while, but they're always closed. Oh, how beautiful is this? Anybody? Is it open right now? Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. This is beautiful. I can smell the incense. ASMR. Oh my God. This is beautiful. This is a Greek Orthodox church. This is St. Nicholas. Oh, you feel the sense of calm. Sam Dabish. I hope you're still around. I hope you're still watching. Lynn Hurst, Michelle from Texas. And also Roxanne. Yeah, so Hudson's World. I've also tried like herbal teas, all kinds of herbal teas, cherry tart juice. I've done so much throughout the years, my friend. Nothing has helped. But yeah, so if you have high cortisol, actually nothing is going to help you. So you have to like work on managing cortisol. That is the enemy. Stress is the enemy. Friends, I almost feel like this is an amazing church, right? Yeah, so they've been working on it for years. They have been constructing and, upgrading and so on for years. And oh, look at how beautiful it looks. Yes, it was damaged during 9/11, but they worked on it. Excuse me. And it looks amazing. This is amazing, right? I could spend an entire day here. I don't know about you guys. Let's see, there's the Greek flag. Anybody from Greek today? Alexander, Theodorus. This is all the icons here. All my friends from Macedonia. Oh, today's a holiday, right? Today's a holiday. No wonder they're open late, because most of the time they're open, they're closed early in the day. So I can't really, I couldn't show you because they close like by 2 p.m., by 3 p.m. And most of our streams are late in the day, so I couldn't show you anything. But today is a good day, man. We got lucky this week. We are so lucky. We got to see so many places that we normally don't see. I'm talking because nobody's praying right now and everybody else is talking, so wow. I can only imagine how amazing the churches would be in Greece. If I travel to Greece. Alright, this is the QR code, friends. If you do want to support the church. Unbelievable. Okay, friends, so, wait, are those cufflinks? I wonder how much these cufflinks are. Yeah, this is the Holy Week. I knew it. Huh? And they have a store here too. Let's see what they have. Oh, they have umbrellas. But those umbrellas stay strong in the midst of rain, wind. What are these? Nice. Sure. Awesome. Oh, no worries. Yeah, okay. No worries. Just checking it out. Like, yeah. So how come it's open a little later today? Usually it's closed today's holiday.
Yes, this whole week we're doing a lot of special services. This is a book all about it. Are you grabbing one?
Yeah, you just grabbed one. Yeah.
That explains every day one of your services, especially for this week. Because you're right. Typically, we close I think at around. Correct. Yes. Except Saturdays and Sundays, I think we're open a little bit later.
Yeah, because every time I pass one. But today's a good day.
Yeah. All week long, we'll be here. Like, even like this Saturday, we'll be open until 2 in the morning because of our services. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. I forgot the name of the is coming up.
Correct. It's this week, and then technically Easter itself is on next Sunday.
Sunday, correct.
Yeah.
Greeks,
Russians.
Bulgaria, Russia,
Yeah.
Ukraine.
All Orthodox. We celebrate this week. Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you. Are these soaps? Is that
Yeah, they're soaps.
Nice. Made in Greek, I'm assuming?
Yes. So soaps are here. This is all incense on top. Those are candles. I mean, I think everything is pretty
straightforward. Yes. How much
label.
are these? Just curious. How much are the soaps?
I'm gonna double check right now for
Sure,
you.
no worries.
But I want to
just
say
curious, yeah.
$10 a bar. Let me see.
Laurel and rosemary. Because I know Greeks and make us.
They're $15 a bar.
15. Okay, no worries. Just curious. Oh, I'm definitely
anything
gonna.
else, let me know.
Sure.
But if you want to come back another time this week, like Wednesday is a special service here. We have one at 3:30. Friday there are 3 separate services, and we take Jesus off the cross. We walk around at night with his tomb. Like, it's really incredible if you have the time.
Oh, I will. I'm telling you, I'm recording now, but like tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'm literally just gonna come here just for this.
Oh wow, great! That's so awesome. I'm gonna just sneak this in.
No worries. But I don't want to hold you though.
No problem. I just wanted to make sure if you needed help, I'm here to help you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Stay blessed. Just lit it up.
Moving very quick. She likes to sit.
Oh, it looks even better with the lights. Oh my goodness.
Good evening. Hope to see you again this week. So good. All right, I'm going to be good Wednesday. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my friends. Have a good one. Thank you.
Right.
Have a good day. Awesome. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is wonderful, man. This was a great experience. I feel like maybe maybe just recording a video for you guys. You know, end the stream a little early today, maybe. Or maybe come back tomorrow. What do you guys think? That was a great experience, right? Judith Hinton is saying 174 viewers and 118 likes. Let's get up the likes. Yes, thank you so much for reminding everybody, Judith. It makes a huge difference. Liking and sharing makes a huge difference. That's one way, one of the best ways you can support the channel. Hudson's World is saying, Rob, I have to try and put my head down. If I can buy you some groceries or something, get there soon and I'll pick up the tab. That's very nice of you, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you do want to support, if you choose to support, you can always just support via PayPal. That's much easier. That way I can carry the stuff or whatever I need to buy afterwards, after I'm done. So yeah, if you choose to support at your convenience, you can do so. Yeah, PayPal or whatever is convenient for you at your convenience. But thank you so much. Mark, that's his world. Thank you for the support as always. That is the easiest way. Sometimes, you know, I have to, like, you know, sit down and look at, you know, which store has a, you know, sale, which one has a cheaper version or a cheaper price on certain items. You know, you have to do a little, when you live in New York City, you know, you gotta know where to go for what. You gotta pick up a few things from one store and then you go to another one for something else, you know what I mean? That's how we be surviving over here. You do like a mix of, you know, different groceries from different stores. That way you save a little here and there, you know, it adds up, right? That's how we do it. At least that's how I do it. So I know some people, you know, who drive all the way to New Jersey, you know, to buy groceries because, you know, the taxes are cheaper, the taxes are lower. Sometimes, you know, prices are significantly lower. So I know people who like drive, or not drive, but take the train, the PATH train to New Jersey to buy groceries and come back. You know, that's how we be living, my friend. Anyway, I also would like to mention this place right here, this great place. The name is Muglahi Indian Cuisine. Where is OT Sinks today? OT Sinks. I would like to recommend this restaurant right here. This is one of my favorite, absolute favorite, best Indian restaurants in the city. I remember I showed it to you. I showed you the same restaurant at a different location. They have multiple locations now. They've been doing great. And this is one of their newest locations right here in the financial district on Cedar Street, Greenwich and Cedar Street. And yeah, you know, so this is awesome. The prices are good. They have lots of great options. You can either go to the one in Midtown or this one. Highly recommend it. The chicken curry is good. The lamb Rogan Josh, that is what I would recommend. That one is delicioso. Greetings to you, man Jornades. How are you doing? Okay, let's go down this way. Looks like there's a new hotel in the neighborhood, the Cloud One Hotel. Never even heard of this one. Interesting. Looks nice, no? Greetings to you, Linda Webster. Thank you for joining in all the way from Texas. Greetings to you. And we have a lot of local markets here. A lot of vendors everywhere. I wonder what type of license they need to sell on the streets. Good evening to you, Artist Intuiting. How's it going? Nice seeing you. Hudson's World is saying, Rob, go treat yourself. Definitely once I'm done. I'm definitely gonna pick up something. At least maybe coconut water or something, you know? Get replenished. Get back some of those electrolytes that I desperately need. Lord knows I need a lot of amino acids, a lot of vitamins. So yeah, what is that coffee shop? Let's see, there used to be an Australian coffee shop down here, unfortunately closed. It was one of the best coffee shops in the neighborhood. And they had Australian employees. It was cool, kind of felt like being in Australia. And we have another gift shop here. Oh, that's Starbucks. Ugh. Never mind. I saw coffee, so I thought it might be something else. Never mind. We know what Starbucks is like. But then again, there's a difference between Starbucks Reserve, and Starbucks Reserve and Roastery. There's a difference between the three. So if you have a chance to visit Starbucks Reserve and Roastery in Chelsea, whenever you visit New York, I would highly recommend that one, because there's only a few in this world. There's not that many, you know, Starbucks Reserve and Roasteries in the world. So you would be visiting one of the best coffee shops that Starbucks ever came up with. There's only, I think, 7, maybe 8 Starbucks Reserve and Roastery locations. This is Rector Street. That's the one train, and we have another courtyard over here. So most of the hotels in this neighborhood are pricey. They are not cheap. But at times you might find a deal. Sometimes they could have some good deals. So you never know. Okay, let's go up. This is the financial district. This is the happening place here in New York. This is where all the movers and shakers hang out and make money and make decisions. This is the neighborhood. This is the financial district in the lower Manhattan of New York City. How are you doing, Ray of Sunshine? All right, so I'm probably gonna go back to the church maybe tomorrow. It's a beautiful church. I definitely would like to go again during service. This is the Holy Week. This is awesome. I'm definitely going back. Greetings to you, Ray of Sunshine. We haven't seen you for some time, but I do see your comments on the videos and stuff. Thank you for staying engaged, leaving comments, you know, likes and shares and all that good stuff. Keep it up. It's awesome. Oh, do you guys remember that A to Z tea shop cafe that I showed the other day that I said, you know, closed? Or I showed you that it's closed? It looks like they have another location here. Valerie, you remember that one? This is open, it looks like. That one maybe went out of business, maybe they downsized. But yeah, look at this. They have another location here in Lower Manhattan. That's awesome. They do have some good tea, all kinds of tea. Anjani Lalana, how are you doing? You're cooking dinner? Nice. What are you eating today? Oh, I'm thinking about Mughlai right now. I could definitely have some lamb biryani. Lamb biryani. And as always, be careful in New York City whenever you drive. You remember that one, right, Valerie? Oh, I'm so happy for them. At least they have another location. Okay, let me just give you a little view of this park here. Burger Park. Why is it raining right now? It wasn't even supposed to rain. What in the world is going on? We are in Battery Park right now. That was a bit loud. Oh, look at that beauty right across the street of V12. Lars Jorgensman. Look at the beauty of German engineering. Oh my goodness. Look at this beauty. V12, baby. Maybach. Florida, of course. Of course it's from Florida. All right, another great pizza shop that I heard is good is this one. I trust Henry and Renee, so I'm going to recommend it to you guys as well. The name is Bravo Pizza with multiple locations throughout the city. There you go. That's Bravo Pizza, New York's #1 pizza. I don't know if it's #1, but it's certainly very, very popular. Hazim, thank you for joining in. Gift shops here. Keychains. It's just crazy to me, you know, compared to pre-2020, pre-COVID. This part of town is so quiet. It's crazy. It is so quiet. Like starting 6 p.m., 7 p.m., done. 8 p.m., forget about it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the little hidden gems corners over here so that I can show you the ways you have not seen before. We're gonna go back to Broadway. And for those who appreciate vegan foods, vegetarian foods, healthy foods, you can just have a salad. Just salad. Bourbon rye. I've not seen you for ages. I hope you're doing good. There you go. That one's for you. Vegetarian option. All right, we're back to Broadway. That's a nice car, right? Yeah, I bet you. And they have a chauffeur, you know, to drive them around, because you can't be driving that car yourself. You gotta have somebody. You gotta have somebody. There's a new Whole Foods in town. It's this one right here, right next to the King's College in New York. Sauteed chicken peas, boiled egg. Side and fries, bread. What does that mean? Fries and bread? Nice. They're eating pretty well, huh? This is the newest Whole Foods in the neighborhood. Man, Whole Foods is everywhere now. Jeff Bezos. Okay, we are on New Street. A moment, an exchange, a place. Look at this concrete jungle. This is what they mean when they say concrete jungle. Concrete jungles where dreams are made of. My man OT Sings, how's it going? You are about an hour late, my friend. I hope you're doing all right. Robin Lyles, what are the prices like at Je ne sais quoi these days? Because back in the day, at least a couple of years ago, the prices were fantastic. The prices were really, really good. Their hot chocolate, all the pastries, I felt like they were fairly priced. What are the prices like these days at Je ne sais quoi? Oh, I knew it was Serafina. I knew it because of, you know, these all these liquors, you know, wine sitting on the shelf. And every time I think of Serafina, every time I walk by Serafina, I cannot help but think about the scandalous owner. I knew it was Serafina without even verifying. Anyway, this, my friends, is Broad Street. This is where the New York Stock Exchange is. Can you believe it? At the New York Stock Exchange. Oh, it's raining. No. This is not good. I'm not prepared for this. I am not prepared for rain. I'm not prepared for rain. Okay, let's stand here for a second. So about $5 trillion change hands at the New York Stock Exchange every single day. Isn't that crazy? Robin Lyles is saying Hudson's World. What are you saying? Rob, can't I help out? What do you mean? Oh, you can. I mean, what do you mean? And Robin Lyles is saying we paid around 6 to 7 a piece. That's good. Oh, 6 to 7. Oh, prices have really risen up. Oh, 6 to 7. Like $2-3, my friend. What in the world is going on? $6 to $7 for a piece, for a slice of cake. $6 to $7. That's crazy. All right, and then here we have the Hermes location here in Lower Manhattan. Hermes Paris. Wow, established in 1837. You can find all these things. Did you guys hear about the scandal with that's going on with Armani Exchange? Man, these companies are so scandalous. Oh, I didn't understand what you meant, Mark. Not sure what you meant. Let's see. Joyce, how are you doing, Joyce? Down in the canyons, indeed. Yeah, $6 to $7. Whoa. Inflation is really hitting everybody, huh? Oh, look at the Hermes store. This is Hermes Paris. All the luxury brands, all the luxury things that you can find. I told you guys the story, right, about how I found out that there's ties that cost $200-300. Those are the ties. I didn't know that until I came to New York. I thought all ties were like $30, $50, and you know, and down, you know, 50 bucks or less. And then I came to New York, they're like, oh yeah, the Hermes ties are $600, $500, they can go even more higher. I was like, what? That's a house somewhere in Kentucky, my friend. That's rent. Anyway, good stuff. Shout out to the French. And then I always have, you know, some French people that say, oh, you know, the quality is great. You should invest in the good quality items from France, from Italy. Don't just buy these American brands. It's going to last you a long time. You see the difference. I'm like, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter if the tie is $15 or $1,500. All right, this is the New York Stock Exchange. This is where $5 trillion worth of stocks change hands every single day. This, my friends, is the place. Anjani Lalaram is saying, Rob and everyone interested in yoga or mind and body, for example, headaches, or just giving fit, check out Akahanda Yoga Institute. Only suggestion, I do not for sale things sell themselves. JP, how's it going? Linda Webster, tell me about it. I had no idea. I was kind of shook and confused when I found out. I learned so much in New York. I learned that there's a whole other world outside of the world that I have known throughout my childhood. I was really shocked. I learned so much. New York pretty much opens up the world into a different spectrum that you have never thought of. Sassricazzi. I'm sorry. Keep getting into people's pictures. I'm sure they're gonna see it later and be like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? You guys know who that is? So back in the day, a long time ago, New York was the capital of the United States before they moved it to Washington, D.C. And it's so funny to this day, a good number of people around the world think the capital of the United States is New York. New York is not even the capital of New York State. Albany is the capital of New York State. Not interesting. Hudson's World is saying shopping spree. Go get anything you need. I'll pay for it. Just flash the total at the end. No, yeah. So I felt, you know, maybe I should do that towards the end, or maybe after this stream. That way, I could just carry the groceries, you know, straight home instead of walking around with some groceries, you know. But yeah. Very, very thoughtful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mark. Always thoughtful. You are appreciated, my friend. That means a lot to me. Alright, this is another Trump building, I guess. I heard he bought the Tiffany's, you know, for his daughter. And she was named after Tiffany's, right? One of his daughters? The quiet one? Apparently he bought this building for her, sold it. I don't know what the end story is. Anyway, man, the weather was supposed to be good, Judith. We're supposed to go to Seaport, you know, and enjoy. Anyway, ooh, look at these almond croissants. Oh my goodness, these custard cream. Oh, they look like they are short of vitamins though. Kind of like me. They look like they were neglected. They look like they were abandoned by their owners. They look like they could use some amino acids, just like me. Right? They do not look like they're in good shape. Emma saying yes, she was and is very quiet. You're right. Compared to Ivanka Trump, I felt like he was super quiet and low-key. Barron Trump, though, man, he just keeps growing up, man. That dude is like, he's only what, 16, 17? He is what, 6'4", 6'5"? Jesus. He's really tall. Greetings to you, Willie Ford. Yes, Linda, I learned so much. It like sort of changed my perspective about life. Yeah, you learn so much in New York. That's how it is in New York. You know, you keep learning new things. You just have to be very quick. You know, you have to open up your mind and just be able to learn as quickly as you possibly can. You know, and just keep learning. Otherwise, if you're stuck in your old ways, you know, that small town mentality. Bueno. Oh, say, can you see? And here we have Cirpiani. Cirpiani has multiple locations. This is the Cirpiani Hall. You can rent this hall for a wedding, for an event, for prom, for whatever, for family gatherings. It's a very, very nice hall. And the Cirpiani has Casa Cirpiani, the hotel, Cirpiani Bakeries. Cirpiani is a very famous name here in New York. Alright, so maybe let me take you inside this park here. Ah, they're doing construction now. That's not good. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. This is not good. Sam, how's it going, Sam? From Ripley, Tennessee. Greetings, Sam. Sam Johnsborough. No, he graduates this year from high school. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like he's like 16, 17, right? It will clear up, Rob. I hope so, because I'm kind of disappointed. I'm like, should I even go to Seaport? It's gonna be windy and just cloudy. I wanted to share the view with you guys. OT saying, Rob, you need to try Peruvian chicken with brown rice. I think I have. I've tried it. There's a Peruvian restaurant in Hell's Kitchen that I've been to a few times, and I did try that before. Right across the street we have Le Labo. It's a fancy perfumery. perfume maker. Okay, let me plug in the external mic. Greg Spow, are you watching? What's the wind situation like? How you doing, my friend? You were one of the first people to notice, so I want to make sure it's not bothering you. I got the mic, no problem. We're just crossing Pearl Street right now, and I'm going to show you one of the best Le Pen quotidiens in this neighborhood. I had mentioned to you that I prefer the Le Pen quotidien in the financial district, and I'll show you which one that is. All right, Greg Spow, you watching? Ooh, it's so windy. Joseph, no, I'm not on Wall Street. I walked a little further down. I want to check out the seaport area. That's such a nice. This is such a nice spot. Look at this. This is the Wall Street Hotel. I've never been inside, but it looks really, really nice. Take a look at this. Mark, have you been here before? Even the lobby, the front desk and everything, so nice. Well designed, well decorated. I'm loving it. Greetings to you, Catherine. Where have you been? Where have you been? Apparently a lot of Canadians are moving to Florida. Interestingly, a lot of Canadians. Apparently it's one of the very popular destinations for Canadians. Joe, is that right? Lourdes Medina, kiss goodbye. Who are you kissing goodbye? Canadians have always been in Florida, but now there's more a trend of Canadians moving to Florida.
Like I wrote down everything he said, and I just had.
They're just like, goodbye, Canada. We don't want you, Trudeau. We all hate our governments. No surprise there. Oh, look at that dog. You guys see that dog? That's a private school dog right there. Not this one, but the one that we just saw. The one that crossed. This is Manhattan Park. Manhattan, the original name. Hudson's World, you are going to bed? All right, my friend, do your best. Do your best to sleep if you can. I'm just gonna go to Seaport, show a bit of that area, and then I'll head back. Thank you as always, though. As always. Thank you so much. Mark in the UK. So many places that I have never even seen or maybe paid attention to before. I know these offices mostly, but not the cafes and restaurants. I've not seen them before. Canadians go to Florida during winter. They're called snowbirds. But no, actually people moving, starting a life in Florida. Canadians just making it like a trend. Apparently there's a big community. Right, Joe Hernandez? Joe Hernandez knows that. All right, let's see. We can see a little bit of Seaport. It would have been nice if it was sunny, but it's all right. We'll work with what we got. Look at New Yorkers. There's a running club. There's a club for anything in New York City, by the way, friends. Whatever it is that you're interested in, you can find like-minded people and join a group like this one. Jessica, I think you're going to like this group. I think you're going to like this group. This is a running club. I know you love running. Yeah, that guy looked like he was normal, and then he started screaming. Man. People are going through so much in New York, it's crazy. People are going through crazy things, and you know, they could appear normal and all of a sudden just like erupt, you know? It's so crazy. He was saying hello to the people passing by, and then all of a sudden he starts screaming. Club for eating. Godfather. Yes, you could join my club. You know I'm part of that club. I'm not running from anything. I'm not doing any running. I did so much running back in the day. I'm not running again. I walk enough already. Yeah, but yeah, maybe me and you could start an eating club, you know, where we go to different cafes and bakeries. Maybe live in Serbia, you know, for a couple of months, and a couple of months in New York, you know. All right, there's the Brooklyn Bridge ride. Look at guys screaming. Jeez, he's just screaming at. That was scary, man. My bad. I was just distracted by the guy screaming. I'm like, where did he go? Hi Rob, nice to see you. How's your health going? Better. I can't complain, to be honest. I still have, you know, the TMJ migraine stuff, neck pain, and, you know, lightheadedness at times, the normal stuff. But I'm thankful, you know, I don't have any food poisoning, so I'm thankful. The food poisoning pretty much showed me another level of pain, my friend. Another level of pain that I didn't think was possible. Look at New Yorkers. Look at New Yorkers, my friends. They're always doing something. They're always active, you know? Look at that. I like to eat my croissant and watch them run, you know? That would be nice. Oh, there's another group. There's another group right there. Ed Post K saying, I hope he doesn't set himself on fire. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. That would be terrible. Look at that. Judith Hinton, are you part of any of these clubs? I don't know anybody who's part of these clubs in New York, but it looks like there's always people running. I'm like, what are you guys running from? Industry Kitchen, looks like a little pub, bar area, slash maybe a club, I don't know. Awesome view. Yeah, so Leopoldo, I mean, after that, you know, level of pain that I experienced, I feel like I can take anything. I can take passing out, being dizzy, lightheaded, you know, migraine. Oh yeah. It was something out of Mars or something else. Anyway. Heck no, Rob, right? I'm like, why are these people running? For what? Awesome view. Thank you for joining in on OK. Food poisoning is not something you get often. Yeah, I mean, I had food poisoning before, years ago, right? It was a little pain, you know, stomach pain, you know, TMI, but you throw up, you know, 1 or 2 times, you're like, okay, it's gone. You know, you take like some ginger shots, you chew some, you know, cloves and you know, you do certain things and it's like, it's gone. This one? Oh, hell no. My body was pretty much, like I said the other day, trying to throw out my organs. Literally, I'm like, there's no food in my system. There's nothing, but my body was literally just forcing itself to throw out my organs. I kid you not. Like, there was no food in my system, but my body was like, yeah, it's miserable. It made me miserable, man. It knocked me out. I couldn't even stand for a few seconds. I'm not gonna lie to you. For the first time in my life, I could not even stand for a few seconds. Like literally, like not even a full minute. It was impossible. All right, so that's the New York ferry right there. There's a lot of ferries that take you back and forth between Manhattan, Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Manhattan to New Jersey, different parts of New Jersey. That's one right there. A lot of people go back and forth to work, to home with those, and they are expensive, but they're very fast. It's about 7 minutes, you go right across. You're done. And of course, you know, there's the tour ones too. There's the party ones, like that one right there on the left side with the white one. That's a party yacht. Anyway. I love riding my bike, walking no. Yeah, see? Some people prefer biking, some people take the train, some people prefer the ferry. The ferry is good. The ferry is good, except that it's very expensive. But a lot of these people get a discounted monthly fare through their companies, so they don't pay a whole lot. I used to have one of those back in the day when I worked in corporate. I used to get one of those and I would only pay, I think, $170 a month. Or actually, no. Less than 150, I believe. Less than 150 for the entire month, and it's unlimited. I could take it as many times as I could possibly can. And it was good. Good experience. Good stuff. It was one of those subsidized monthly fares. Otherwise, it would be $400 or $500 a month, assuming you take only 2 trips per day. But the unlimited one, you can take it as many times as you want, even on the weekends. Bighorn MT, Big Sean, how's it going, my friend? My TMJ buddy. Is it still your birthday? Is it your birthday month? Are you still celebrating? Look at that yacht. So a lot of these yachts and boats are going to turn into party boats, yachts. All right, Hudson's World. I don't know if you're asleep, but I did mention some of the piers before. This is Pier 17 right across from us. You have the ESPN News office to the right on the corner. There's some nice restaurants and cafes and bakeries inside. It's also a little shopping center. Look at that. There's another running group right there. You see that? Greetings to you, Karina Thompson. Ah, it's gonna be your birthday on May 14th, huh? Nice. Happy early birthday. All right, let's see if we can go on the boat and just invite ourselves and, I don't know, join the party. Let's see if they got some interesting things there. Let's see. Are you guys having a good time though? Is everybody having a good time? The upper level, yes, we got the best view. And you know, a lot of these financial firms, companies in this neighborhood, they sometimes, rent out the whole thing and have a company party or a birthday party or a special event or something like that. They do that often. It's pretty normal. Yours is May 16th. I see a lot of people from our community were born either in April or May, sounds like. Interesting. Oh, there's a big party going on downstairs too. Interesting,
Yeah, we'll have to investigate.
Let's see what's going on. There's more parties down there too. Interesting. Yeah, Jenga. People playing some Jenga and some. Oh, that's a big. That's a huge Jenga. All right, so the party tour / tour boat yacht is leaving the dock. It looks like it. This is the City Cruises. I wonder how much. How you doing? I wonder how much it costs. So yeah, you get a full meal. I think it's a buffet, if I'm not mistaken, and it's owned by Hornblower. I wouldn't be surprised if it was made in the Netherlands. Netherlands is one of the biggest ship makers in the world. So is Turkey, but the biggest one, and China too, of course. China makes everything, right? But the biggest ship maker, yacht maker is the Netherlands. Actually, Jeff Bezos' custom yacht was made in the Netherlands. Did you know that, Jessica, Lauren Peters, William Peters? Did you guys know that? Jeff Bezos' yacht, that big one, worth millions and millions of dollars. That one was made in the Netherlands. Netherlands is known. I mean, it's part of their history. It's part of their history. They make all kinds of yachts and boats, and they're known for voyages, right, around the world. Ray of Sunshine is saying, a meal, nice, 3 levels, yikes. It's not bad though. A little short walk, upstairs for a nice view. Look at that. Oh, wait, don't hit it. I guess it's a guiding boat, something like that. Ah, it's guiding it. Okay, I was like, why is it so close? You guys see that? Look at that. I'm like, why is it so close? Why is it pushing it? How are you doing, Karina Thompson? How's it going? Joe Hernandez. I heard a lot of Canadians are moving to Florida. Did you hear about that? Big Horn MT is saying birthday was on April 14th. Yeah, I remember it was a couple of weeks ago. But some people do the whole month. Some people say birthday week. Some people say birthday month. It's crazy. Everybody does it differently. Okay, Roxanne is saying lovely evening indeed, and the temperature kind of dropped, which is good, which is awesome, and the humidity is not too bad at the moment. Unfortunately, there's no sun. The Manhattan Bridge and the Brooklyn Bridge right there. This is the view, friends. All right, so friends, have you guys had enough of this neighborhood? Are made of right in the midst of the jungle to the left. Sally, happy birthday, right, to whoever's celebrating. Where's SLC? We have not. There's another running group. Oh my goodness, looks like everybody's running somewhere. Everybody is running somewhere. Jeff Bezos had to pay extra money to move a bridge. You're right, in the Netherlands, and to move his yacht. Exactly. They had to do something extraordinary for him because his yacht was way too big. It was a lot bigger than a normal yacht, so they had to do some crazy things for him. Isn't that crazy? Okay, connection is not that great in this neighborhood, so we're gonna walk away. And don't forget to refresh your pages, friends. Whenever there's a connection interruption, be sure be sure to refresh your pages to reconnect. It's a nice day, we can't complain. And this is the view from across the street. Did you guys know that the Titanic was supposed to dock in Chelsea, New York when it sunk? Did you guys know that? It was supposed to stop at Chelsea Piers. But obviously that did not happen. And famous people like the people who founded Macy's, the couple, died on the Titanic along with other famous people. And there's actually a Titanic Memorial not too far from here. Or for the not survivors. For those who lost their lives due to that tragedy. Ooh. Some crazy's going on. Okay, since we came this way, then I think we can do a little U-turn and go the opposite side. Nancy Ashby, there's a lot of piers and yachts and boats in Baltimore, right? Every time I go to DC, or whenever I went to DC, every time we pass by Maryland, Baltimore area, there's just so many places with lots and lots of yachts. Catherine is saying we have a big Titanic museum here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Really? Interesting. I'm assuming there were a lot of Canadians who lost their lives. Interesting. I would not have guessed. This is Seaport. This used to be a fishing port back in the day. And buildings, restaurants, cafes, and all that stuff. All right, another shady ATM machine in New York City. Do not use. Emma, no matter how tempting it is, do not use one of these. Interesting. I wonder which company owns them. It has to be one. It has to be the same. All the same machines, Korean-made machines, everywhere. They all look shady. Joe is saying I was on the Titanic. Actually, was the recently around there. I was with Kate. What were you doing on the Titanic? Where did you go, Joe? Where were you coming back from? We're just taking a break from New York. Went somewhere else, and then on the way back, it sunk. And you swam and made it out alive. Ooh, look at that undercover cop. See that? You got caught. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You guys see that? That undercover cop? It looked like a normal car, a normal Camry or a Toyota. And then as soon as it saw a violation, it turned into a cop car. That's how it goes in New York. You know, I learned something recently that kind of blew my mind. I recently learned that about 95% of the plastic that we buy cannot be recycled. Even if it shows a recyclable sign on it, it does not get to be recycled. It's just a scheme. It's just, you know, the lobbyists just, you know, forcing that sign into different plastic products to make us think that it's recyclable. Ain't that crazy? I thought my whole life was a lie when I learned that. 95% of the plastic that we use on a daily basis, even if ones with a sign on them, we cannot recycle them. Wait a minute, is that Outcast? Is that one of the dudes from Outcast? I'm thinking it is, right? Andre something. I think it is, right? Andre 3000. Man, people be like styling crazy. Interesting. That's Nas, obviously. The icons of New York. Man, New York has produced so many talented people. It blows my mind, man. Hey, shout out to the West Coast, California in the house. Rate us on the top. West Coast, baby, LBC. Which you already know. It's California. West Coast better than the East Coast. Anyway. This is the Fulton Market right across the street right there. Lots of great shops here, coffee shops, restaurants, lots of great hangout spots, and also hotels, some boutique hotels here. Lots of interesting, great things here in this neighborhood. Yeah, so this is the Titanic Memorial. I wanted to show you this one. This is the Titanic Memorial. They moved it here. It wasn't originally here. But this, my friends, is the Titanic Memorial. That's why you are seeing lots of people taking pictures right in front of it. It's just, it's just something random. It looks random, but yeah, this is a memorial for the Titanic victims. There it is. CPT, that's right. John Kelly, how's it going? How are you doing? Nancy is saying, yes, Rob, a lot of yachts and boats in Charm City, indeed. I do remember seeing lots of them on the way there. Titanic sank in Newfoundland, Canada. Yes, oh, of course. Of course it did, because it did not even reach anywhere near New York. You're right. You're absolutely right. That makes sense. I don't know. Joe was around that time. I wasn't. I wouldn't know. But you're right. It sunk way up there. But it was on its way to Chelsea Piers to New York. So friends and family, I want to remind you to like and share. The likes and shares have not been fantastic lately. They have been dismal, so let's go ahead and keep up with the likes. It only takes a few seconds. That's one sure way you can support my channel, so be sure to take a few seconds and give a thumbs up. Greetings to you, Jackie Smith from Atlanta. Thank you for joining in. So yeah, this is the memorial. I think if we look closer, you can see the name, Joe the Hero. Joe Hernandez the Hero. That's what it says. Right there. To the right. Michelle from Texas. Are you with us today? I think you'll like this one. What in the world is this thing? What the hell? Ugh. Weird. I cannot. What? Man, sometimes art is a little interesting. Artist intuiting. What do you think about that art? This is the Titanic Memorial Lighthouse. There's the history right there. Ugh, Karina, you saw that? I'm like, ugh. What in the world is going on? All right. South Seaport. We are on Fulton Street, by the way. South Street Seaport Museum. Yeah, that's kind of like a weird statue, right? I don't know why they chose this place. They could have like done it right across the street or maybe separately, you know, somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, it just looks a little awkward. And somebody put milk on it, like on the right hand. It's weird. It is definitely weird. A bit random, right? Thank you. I'm glad you agree. I am glad we are on the same page, my friend. What's going on, Mighty Bull? How's it going? Karina, like, threw me off the wrong way. And the fact that everybody's like, you know, taking a picture next to it, it's a bit weird. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, time to cross the street. What's going on, Captain Moby Dick? What's going on? Let's keep it calm. What's going on? Jeez. Right? I was like, whoa. It looks scary. Oh, pickleball. Pickleball is picking up everywhere, it looks like. Man, on every corner, everybody and their mama's just playing pickleball. That guy was doing some weird moves, so I was like, what in the world is going on? This is what I love to see whenever I come down here. All these alleys between the buildings, lots of historical buildings here. You can find pretty much all the financial firms here in this neighborhood. JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, a lot of tax firms as well. Apartment buildings, hotels, historical parks, everything. Everything EDC. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for being here. Fulton Market. This is Key Foods. Key Foods tends to be expensive and usually not the best quality, unfortunately. Oh, there's a Paris baguette over here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, friends. Jackie Smith is saying, Rob, some people are getting hurt playing pickleball. How? Like they fell or something? How could you get hurt playing pickleball? Or maybe twist their ankles or something? Interesting. Do you guys remember Keste Pizza? Keste Pizza, the pizza spot that I took you in, Henry and Renee. You remember that one? Oh my goodness. I don't know what God is trying to tell me. I'm not gonna dismiss what God is trying to tell me, to be honest. These running people, I keep seeing them. They keep running in front of me, behind me, besides me. I don't know. Judith Hinton, we might have to join a club. I keep seeing these groups. Interesting. Interesting. This is Gold Street here. Do you guys remember Keste Pizza? The pizza spot that gave us great experience. We walked in randomly. We were just walking by and they invited us in. And they gave us a full tour of this place, this wonderful place with wonderful people. You guys remember that one? I think that was about a year ago. Feels like forever ago. That's the 4th one, right? No, actually, I think it's more than that, Judith. I think it's the 5th or the 6th. Yeah, I don't know. God is just trying to tell me something. He's like, you got to get yourself a nice running shoe and start running, player. I don't know. I don't know what God is saying. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I think it's the older people that are getting hurt more. I see. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of running back and forth, right? Lost Dory is saying Paris baguette, coconut croissant. There's a coconut croissant. I didn't even know that was a thing. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. God is trying to tell me maybe like, oh, you need to get going. You only walk, you better run. I mean, I have no fat to lose though. You know what I mean? Ain't no point in running for me. I lost all my body weight over the couple of years, so ain't nothing to lose. Why would I? What would I be losing? Anyway, there used to be a good coffee shop down here. Let me see if it's still around. Is it still here? Yeah, if I go running again. Oh yeah, there it is. This coffee shop. This is a good coffee shop. It's owned by Uruguayans. MCM Coffee. They got some good coffee here. It's a tiny place. It's a little hole in the wall, but they do have good coffee. It's one of the coffee shops that I reviewed when I first came to New York. That's the pizza place with the brick oven. You got it right, Joe. Absolutely. That's the one. The really nice people, you know, who gave us a full tour. Yes, that's the one. Well, that is the one, my friend. That's absolutely correct. There's always some good people out there, right? In this crazy world. There's still some good people. Very nice people, very welcoming people. Right? Right, friends? Anyway. There's Popeyes. There's Popeyes. In French, it's called the Popeyes. Nice pizza place, yes. And a lot of, even Italians go there. It makes them feel like they're at home. Yeah, these running groups keep passing by. I don't know. Should I do a running stream? Should I do a running stream? Running, maybe holding the phone with some type of metal or something, you know? Attaching it to my chest. John Kelly, thank you for joining. A running club, yeah. Beach Bum 88. It's a sign, right? I'm thinking it's a sign from the universe, from above. You better be running, 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 running. You better be running. All right, so another good Mediterranean spot, like a fast food Mediterranean restaurant, is the one right across the street. I like them, and they sometimes have good deals where you pay like $10 and you get like a big portion. They do have some good deals sometimes if you happen to be in the city, in town, New York, and if they happen to be running a deal, some type of discount, check them out. Healthy foods, you know, sometimes you got to be healthy to your body, and they do have some healthy options. Judith, I would recommend this one. It's like healthy fast food. jogging stream. Yes, Crystal, why not, right? We could do that. That's possible. Not with these shoes though. The shoes that I have right now, oh, they are harder than a rock. I'm definitely gonna get on clouds, man. On clouds are supposedly the best option, so we'll give that one a try. Everybody hyped up Hoka shoes, and I was so happy and ecstatic, you know, to get them. And I mean, they look good, but yeah, they are not meant to be for long walks. It's like, nope, not at all. It's like walking on like some cushy rocks, you know. There's a little bit of cushioning, but not great. Yeah, Hokas did not work for me either, Cynthia. I know some people just hype them up and swear by them. No. Maybe if you know, if you're gonna be walking maybe for a few minutes, you know, 30, 40 minutes, you know, stand for, you know, about an hour or so, I think it should be fine. But for long walks, no, not at all. No bueno. So friends and family, we are back to where we started. Don't forget to like and share with everybody. Traveling D, I was asking about you. I asked about you a couple of times. How are you doing? Are you traveling the world? Where in the world are you at the moment? Singapore? Are you in Singapore? Excuse me. Are you in Singapore? Alright, so another Joe's Pizza here. We have multiple Joe's Pizzas throughout the city. Here's another one. They've been around since 1975. Henry and Renee. Another one here. But from what I've heard, actually, Joe's Pizza, all locations are not the same. Apparently, some locations have better tasting pizza than the other ones. It all depends on which location. Yeah, it looks like, you know, a lot of people are not getting the notifications, man. Story of my life, my friend. Story of my life. My channel notifications, videos and stuff have not been going out, man. It is terrible. It is so terrible, my friends. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, man. What could I do? I send out notifications, I send out emails, I send out Patreon messages, I send out, you know, channel membership notifications. I'm trying everything. But yeah, YouTube has something against me. I don't know. I don't know what their problem is. They've had a problem with me for some time. Alfred Simpson and Angela Rock have been telling me about some issues for a while. A long time ago. A long time ago. Lo and behold, it is getting worse and worse. Time after time. Anyway, there's another beautiful Mercedes over here. Okay, friends and family. So, you know what, Cynthia? I think the other good option in terms of walking shoes is New Balance. Apparently, New Balance is pretty good. So apparently, it is very good. Yeah, I don't know about Nikes anymore. Nike used to be good. I tried the new Nikes, not the new, but like kind of new Nikes a few weeks ago for a couple of days. Oh my goodness, my knee started hurting, so I had to return them. Tell me about it, Linda. They are purposely getting out of their way to affect my channel. It's annoying. All right, so friends, what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna stop by St. Nicholas Church, see if it's still open. I would like to go there, you know, record some videos for you guys, you know, some shorts, some pictures and stuff. Send it to our Patreon members and the channel members. I'm going to be sending you a lot of beautiful pictures as well. Be on the lookout on the emails. Traveling D is saying, Rob, agree, and B is fine. Okay, great. Thumbs up, yeah. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it, and the same with On Clouds. Oh, OT Sinks. I did try Under Armour. It was not good. I tried it. I tried 2 different versions. Not so bueno, my friend. Yeah, a lot of those shoes are great if you don't walk too much. But I do a lot of walking, as you can guess, as you might have guessed. So for me, it does not work. They sort of lose their comfort the more you walk. Oh, there's a rooftop bar right there. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I did not know that. On top of the Fulton Center. Interesting. So, anyway, thank you so much, Jordan Hernandez. I appreciate that. I also want to send my thanks to Judith Hinton and Traveling D and Jordan Hernandez. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining in. Awesome mods. Thank you so much. I also would like to say thank you to Roxanne Robles. Thank you for your support. I also would like to say thank you to Mark, Hudson's World, and thank you for your support. And I also want to say thank you to all of you for joining in from different parts of the world. Thank you so much. You guys are appreciated. Thank you for being here. Thank you for walking with me. You guys are awesome. We got to see a whole lot today. Hopefully, you know, hopefully we'll have more to come this week. I'm going to be uploading a lot more shorts for you guys this week, so be on the lookout on those. Go to the channel. Sometimes, you know, notifications obviously don't go out, so go ahead and, you know, go on the channel, search for new videos. It should pop up on the front page. Go ahead and like those, share those, comment as much as possible. You are very welcome, Marie. I do see a lot of people, but not in the comments, so do your best, friends, to jump in, say hello, like, and share, all right? That makes a huge difference. We gotta do what we gotta undo what the demons of YouTube are doing. Okay, we gotta fight them. We gotta fight those demons at the YouTube algorithm headquarters, whatever. Okay, Hazem, thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Karina Thompson, John Kelly, Emma Montana, Crystal S, Big Horn MT, Traveling D, Linda Webster, Marie E from Montreal, Willie Ford from Texas, OT Sinks from the UK, Godfather from Serbia, Antonio Mercado, not sure where you're watching from. Take care, Cynthia Fierens from Argentina, muchos gracias, Roxanne Robles, who else? Cynthia Ava from Staten Island, Jordan Hernandez from the good old Florida, Crystal S, Ray of Sunshine, Artisan Twitting, Jackie Smith in Atlanta. Thank you, friends and family. Everything EDC. Valerie Wood in the Mighty Bull. Nancy Ashby in Baltimore, Maryland. Thank you for joining in, Nancy Ashby. Catherine all the way in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Thank you for joining in.
Oh, because I've been
Who else? And Sally as well. Judith Hinton. Thank you for joining in, Judith Hinton. Today, Zaza. How are you doing? I'm singing right now. Lee, my friend Lee, and also Sam. Hudson's World, Anjani Lalaram, JB. Alright, if I missed some names, I apologize in advance. But I hope you guys had a good time. We had a good time, I think. I enjoyed my time with you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for walking with me. Thank you, James Farley. You guys are awesome. Robin Lyles. Oh, Mark Peacock, you're still here, man. I know it's kind of late for you. Thank you for staying out, my friend. Mark Peacock, thank you. You are appreciated. Robin Lyles, thank you so much as well. Thank you for staying along, for walking along with me. Elizabeth, wow, you guys are awesome. I thought you guys were like headed to sleep or something. Wow, you guys make me feel special. Thank you, friends and family. All right, so I'll do an early stream tomorrow. So be sure to stay updated with or to stay alert on notifications. Okay, so tomorrow's stream is going to be an early stream. Keep an eye on that. Okay. All right, and do me a favor again. Don't forget to like and share, because liking and sharing is caring. All right, signing off from Lower Manhattan, New York City, on Fulton Street, right in front of the Freedom Tower, One World Trade Center. Have a good one, friends. You take care. Stay healthy, most importantly. Keep running. Join a running team. Keep running. Stay healthy. All right? Take care. Have a good one, John Kelly. Traveling D. Very, very nice seeing you, my friend. Take care. There's a lot of students in this neighborhood because Pace University is nearby. Pace University. All right, take care, friends. Have a good one, Judith. Artist in Twitting.